Hello, welcome to the first of what I'm going to do are daily oracle readings. I have 5 piles here. I'm not going to put crystals on them, but this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. So using your intuition to make your selection. And we're just going to take a look at the oracle card and see what advice there is for you today. All right, so I'll meet you at your pile. Pile number 1, you receive the wisdom of Gaia today. So this could be a day to take care of material things, wealth management, if you will, health. It could also be a good day to really connect in with nature, connect in with your environment, cleaning, that kind of thing. Like really, if you have the time and space, maybe purging. So things related to the home. And we'll just take a look at the guidebook to see if there are any additional messages for you today. So this card represents peace, tranquility, and serenity. So finding those things through your material realm, through your material existence. Gaia is the ancestral mother of all life. She symbolizes abundance, providence, gratitude for nature, promises, and the earth. She is so powerful that she can take all of your worries, pain, and sorrows. She is so sacred that any promise made while touching her soil is irrevocable. Drawing this card calls you to reconnect with the great green mother. Step out of your chaos and regain your center. Spending time in the elements helps to find true inner peace. Meditate, relax in a body of water, set out for a hike, or sit beside a fire. Let each moment in nature unravel the knots in your heart and mind. Okay, so that is your message from Gaia. I'm going to get a card from the Whispering Wood for any additional advice for you today. Okay, so we have 2 cards coming out. Strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. And this is really tending to your roots, tending to your material situation. And kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. So that's your reading for today. Thank you so much, pile number 1. Take care. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you have today. So you have the Sisterhood of the Silk Road. I'm really feeling a sense of community, a sense of support and balance. Perhaps if you're looking for advice today, or if you're looking to find that balance, speaking to 2 different friends who represent 2 different points of view. So if you know that one person tends to take one stance on something and the other has a sort of oppositional view, today is a good day to listen to both. Celebrating difference and whatever that means for you in your life. So we're going to take a look at the guidebook and see if there are any additional messages for you. So this card also represents wanderlust and fortunate travels. The Sisters of the Silk Road embody the spirit of open-minded adventurers, and they are extremely fortunate in the connections they've made with others on their journey. The exchange of worldviews, spiritual concepts, and all the refined things across their cultures have enriched their lives greatly and transformed them all. Embarking on an adventure outside of our everyday routine brings us back into a childlike openness, activates our curiosity, and therefore expands our intelligence. This card bodes well for travel and offers a reminder to be grateful for those close bonds you've made with others on your path and for all the treasures they have gifted you with along your way. So yeah, I'm really getting that those different perspectives. If you can't actually travel, it's about connecting with long distance friends, and people that represent different maybe cultures or different points of view. So I'm going to get for you a few, maybe 2 of the crystal wisdom cards for additional guidance today. The crystalline power animal. My power animal supports, guides, and loves me throughout my life. So that might be something that you want to connect with today. You might be in need of your power animal. Usually they are supportive and protective. So perhaps something comes up where you're in need of that protective energy. And then clear quartz, clarity. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. This seems to be where that advice is coming in. I feel like you're going to need guidance today, or just to connect and see different points of view. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining, and take care. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's see what card we have for you. So we have Caradwin. This is the goddess of the cauldron and of wisdom. The way that you feed yourself is going to be really important today, and the way that you feed others. So if you have the instinct to bake cookies for someone or to make soup for someone, that's not only going to serve you, but it will also serve them. That's the intuitive message I'm getting. And let's take a look at the guidebook and see what additional messages there are for you today. Ingenuity and resourcefulness. Oops, sorry. I'm still figuring out my new setup. So, okay. The goddess Caradwin stands behind her cauldron, a deep well of inspiration and creativity, and a magical tool that symbolically combines influences of the primordial elements air, fire, water, and earth. Caradwin has expertise in the mysteries of shape-shifting potions. What do you wish? What are the necessary ingredients to achieve your vision of success? You likely have many of the resources within your own spiritual cupboard. Perhaps you'll also need to borrow a pinch of this or that from others around you. As the magic of Caradwin's cauldron energizes your mind, your qualities of inventiveness will shine through. When this card is drawn, it reminds you that whatever your goal is, it will be possible to bring it to fruition with a bit of ingenuity. So there you go. That's your message, both intuitively and from the guidebook. And I am actually going to pull some Making Magic cards for you. So we'll get 2 of these cards just to see if there's any additional advice for you, or what you can work with, maybe what elements you can work with for this cauldron brew. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So yeah, I'm really feeling like, cooking or baking, if that is something that you do. If that's not something that you do, maybe it's another way of creating something, making something physical or tangible is going to be important today. And perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. So if you are motivated by helping other people or by being accountable to other people, this can be a great way to sort of hack the lack of motivation that you have in helping yourself. But do take care of yourself. Do take care of your own your own cup and be sure to fill it. So that's what I have for you today. Pile number 3, thank you so much for joining. Take care. Pile number 4, welcome to your reading. You have Madame Soleil. What a bright day for you. So there's a lot of yang energy coming in for you today, a lot of masculine energy, powerful, light energy. So this can manifest in a number of different ways, but you may feel extremely productive today, or you could have an overabundance of energy that makes you unproductive. So it depends on how it ends up manifesting for you. If you are feeling an overabundance of energy, avoid things like coffee or stimulants, because that will only make you more tired and less motivated. So something like meditating or yoga or something that will slow you down is actually going to be the best way to use this solar energy. Your solar plexus is flared up, so maybe your temper might be high as well today. Just taking some deep breaths and remaining calm. So we'll get some messages from, let's see what messages are in the guidebook for you today. To add to the intuitive message, this also represents generosity and magnanimity. I can't say this. Magnanimity. Madame Soleil, the sun goddess, lives in the light. And there's nothing difficult or complicated about her. She emanates truth, clarity, and creative energy, and she inspires generosity. Drawing this card is very fortunate, and it reminds you the more love you give, the more love you'll receive in return. It is a call to open your heart wide and let the light of the sun goddess in. Allow it to radiate back out of you toward others. Practice a warm-hearted approach to every situation you come across. You'll find your whole outlook will become more cheerful, optimistic, and idealistic. So that's the message from there. And I'm going to get a few additional messages from the Language of Flowers Oracle. So let's see what additional messages you have for pile number 4. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Crocus, breathe, calm, rest, stop, and just be. So I feel like this is a message if you feel overwhelmed, or if you feel overwhelmed, opening your heart and being warm like that can be overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelmed from that, just keep that in mind. And we have zinnia, absence. What is not here is the key. So if something is missing, remember that that's okay, that is something you can work with. That's something that you can, there's a reason it's not there. And so just keep going, just keep moving. You're in this fortunate energy. Breathe. What is not there is the key. And that's what I have for you, pile number 4. Take care. Pile number 5. How are you today? Let's take a look at your oracle message. You have awakening. I'm feeling like today kind of starts off slowly but with a bang. It's one of those weird energies for you today, where maybe you're feeling a bit hyper spiritual, or the edges of reality are a little bit bendy. There may be a lot of auras in your through your eyes. You may sort of get irritated with mundane details and things of that nature today. It's not really a day for that for you, is really what I'm getting here. But we're going to take a look at the guidebook and see what additional messages there are for you. So this is also a card of sprouting, new beginning, and dawning. You can see it there. The awakening goddess opens her eyes to a fresh world bursting with life. She sprouts from the earth and is thoroughly grounded. However, she has been dreaming for so long, she finds she has become entangled in roots. So it says, new beginnings and awakenings simultaneously offer exhilaration and recognition of the substantial struggles ahead. Drawing this card suggests that you have found yourself in such a state, but trust that the momentum of nature is on your side. The spring goddess encourages you to trust in your own innate abilities to make progress and have faith that you will push through. Yeah, so there's this sort of like awakening comes with this. It's like when you wake up from a nap or something and or you wake up in the middle of the night and you're in that in-between space between dreams and reality, and that can be both beautiful but also kind of disorienting. And I'm going to get for you a couple of cards from the Secret Garden, I'm feeling. So any additional messages for pile number 5 for today? Guidance for today. Guidance for today. Transform. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. Transform and awakening. What a big day for you. And forgiveness. Interesting. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. So those are the messages I have for you, pile number 5. Take care. Have a beautiful day.